What's going on, everybody? I have a very cool zero tolerance to share with you today. I really love ZT, like older ZTs. They're just a staple in the knife community. You talk about knives, and ZT absolutely comes up because, like I said, it's just a staple. They've been around forever, and they make a great product, especially their older stuff. Big, beefy, solid lockup, just brutes of knives. So this is no different. This is a limited production run back in 2013, 2014 timeframe. Get the coin kind of out of the way there. This is a limited edition run of the original 0801. This particular one is the 0801CF, the carbon fiber. I don't have one of the 0801s here, which is a Todd Rexford design, which you can see here on this one. But it is a bit different. I may find a picture and put it in here just so you can see what the original 801 looked like. This one, man, the color off of the bat is kind of this brown, dark bronze color, which initially I didn't think I would like. But when I got this out of the box from Alex, this belongs to Alex over at the Watch and Cut channel. And I'll link down to him below. And he's my co-host on the EDC Hour, all that stuff. When I initially pulled this out of the box, I was like, brown? But then as you look at it, it's got some purple hues. It's just kind of a bronze, brown, purple. It's really a pretty knife. It's hard to just describe. And I hope the color in the lanyard tube is kind of coming out there so you can kind of get an idea of just how good this actually looks. We all know I'm a carbon fiber fiend. I do have one other ZT that I do own, the 0450CF. This was my jogging, running, training, biking companion back in the day when I was doing that sort of stuff. But now I'm old and both knees have issues. So have officially hung up the running shoes and my triathlon aspirations, if you will. So anyway, I do love the carbon fiber inlays here that are they're proud. They sit proud of the titanium scales. But this really is kind of a showpiece back to what ZT could do back in 2013 and 14. Because this milling is incredible. Back in those standards, like today's milling has come way advanced, right? But back then, make these cutouts for the carbon fiber, to make this cutout here, to actually mill the carbon fiber out here. I mean, it's just stunning. It really is. And then, so you can see, they've got a window here, which you can see the blade. Deploy that blade, and you can see the logo in there. Let me see if I can get some light on it to see really. The zero tolerance logo is down in there with kind of a purple anodizing on the inside of the scales. It's just, yeah, the way they've done this whole finishing on this is great. Awesome lockup, standard ZT stuff, two-tone blade. Again, with the PVD coating on the blade outside of where the grinds are, just looks great. This is a user. As you can tell, it's got some scratches and it's got some wear on the blade, but that's totally okay. That's what a knife is for. I carry all of the knives I have, regardless of price. Granted, I am not going to take an expensive art type knife like a Frank Fisher Battle out camping with me if I were doing camping stuff. That wouldn't be the knife of choice, but would something like the RJ Martin. Yeah, absolutely. This is probably going to be the knife that I carry most in Moab, Utah later this year. Last year, my knife of choice was the VC Edge Interface, which worked fantastic, but I didn't own this back then. This might be a better choice for me when I go to that Moab trip. So anyway, let's talk about this. Let's go back and focus on this knife and give you the specs really quick. 4 5/8 closed, 8 1/4 overall. 3.56-inch blade with a 3.4-inch cutting edge. 0.024 behind the edge. 0.154 blade thickness of M390. Overall thickness of 0.552, not including the clip. This does run on bearings, and it weighs in at 5.6 ounces, so slightly heavier than your 5-ounce D-cell battery. All in all, I think this is a fantastic knife. Feels great in the hand. There was a limited number made. They were on pre-order, and then they started shipping. You know, it was one of those type of deals. But all in all, it just is really great. Has a built-in over-travel stop, steel lock bar insert, all the stuff that you want from a frame lock flipper. So, do a couple size comparisons here. Here is the lightweight 0450CF, which is a knife I didn't think I would like. My brother turned me on to that one and said that was his jogging knife. So I found one online at a great secondary price and picked one up. And yeah, it disappeared in my running shorts. It disappeared in my bike jersey. But I still was able to comply with rule number 9 and always carry a knife, even when I was out training. So I do love that knife for those types of situations. Here it is with a Sharpie, the Spyder Codelica, the Kubi KB237. So this is a great sized knife. It is a little taller than the Kubi. Here it is next to the VC Edge interface that I mentioned earlier. This was not the one I took to Moab with me. I took the standard version, my number 79. This is number 80. And then because I pulled out the RJ Martin, which you can see has a bunch of tape residue and stuff on it because I used it to break down some cardboard recently and open some boxes. Because yes, I use my junk much like Alex uses his junk. And this is just a great one. Classic ZT. So please go check out my ZT playlist over here and the EDC Hour channel over there where we do live streamings with Alex and I every other week. There'll be links to Alex's channel and everything down below as well. Thanks for watching.